Wednesday when I thought of it. Just one small thought that wouldn't go away. That she might like a rose upon a rainy morning more than any grand and complicated day. I wasn't planning anything particular, just walking past the florist in the gray, when something in the window caught my attention, and the thought of her just wouldn't let me stay. It's just a rose, it's just a Wednesday morning. It's just the rain and one small thought of you. But sometimes the most ordinary gestures are the ones that mean the most when they come through. A rose on a rainy Wednesday, the simplest thing I've ever thought to do. Quiet way of saying I love you. A rose on a rainy Wednesday. For you, just you. The florist wrapped it carefully in paper, said it was a good choice for the rain. And I walked out into the gray Wednesday morning with one rose and her name inside my brain. Because love doesn't always need a reason, doesn't need a birthday or a sign. Sometimes love just needs a rainy Wednesday and one rose and the walk to say it's mine. It's just a rose, it's just a Wednesday morning. It's just the rain and one small thought of you. But sometimes the most ordinary gestures are the ones that mean the most when they come through. A rose on a rainy Wednesday, the simplest thing I've ever thought to do. A rose on a rainy Wednesday, my quiet way of saying I love you. A rose on a rainy Wednesday. For you, just you. Maybe that's the whole of what love asks. Not the grand and not the complicated thing. Just a rainy Wednesday and a rose, and the courage that the ordinary brings. A rose on a just one rose wrapped in paper in the Wednesday rain, and a heart that had nowhere left to hide. Because one rose says everything a dozen cannot. One rose is a thought, a dozen is a show. And I wanted her to know I thought of her specifically, not in general, but in the particular glow. One rose for one person on one rainy morning. One simple thing that says I thought of you. Not a grand gesture, not a complicated statement, just one rose and everything it carries through. One rose, nothing more. The most honest thing I've ever held before. One rose, nothing more. Just enough to say what I came here for. One rose, nothing more. Just you. The man behind the counter asked me what occasion. I said no occasion, just because it's Wednesday. He smiled like he had seen this kind of thing before. The most ordinary and the most extraordinary. Because some people bring flowers for the reasons, for the birthdays and the anniversaries and the signs. But I brought one rose on a rainy Wednesday morning for no reason but that she is mine. One rose for one person on one rainy morning. One simple thing that says I thought of you. Not a grand gesture, not a complicated statement, just one rose and everything it carries through. One rose, nothing more. The most honest thing I've ever held before. One rose, nothing more. Just enough to say what I came here for. One rose, nothing more. Just you. And maybe the whole of loving someone is in the one rose and the rainy day. Not the grand and not the complicated, just the simple, ordinary way. One rose, nothing more. The most beautiful, simple thing I know. One rose, nothing more. The most honest way, I have to let it show. One rose, nothing more. Just you, just love, just this. Still one rose, still nothing more. Still yours, still just one rose. I almost walked right past the florist window, almost kept on going in the rain. Had my coat pulled tight and my head down walking, and nearly missed the whole thing once again. But something made me slow down for a second. Something dancing in the corner of my eye. One red rose behind the fogged up glass there. And I heard myself ask myself just why. Why not stop? Why not buy it? Why not bring it? Why not let her know I thought of her today? And all the reasons I had not to stop completely, and the only reason left was on the way. I almost didn't stop to buy it, almost let the Wednesday pass me by. I almost didn't stop to buy it, and I'm so glad I caught myself and tried. I almost didn't, but I did for you. The door was warm inside the little flower shop. The smell of roses mixing with the rain. And I stood there just a moment, feeling certain that stopping was the best thing I'd done in days. Because the things we almost do but don't are the ones that haunt us softly in the night. And I almost didn't stop to buy the rose, but something in me knew to do it right. Why not stop? Why not buy it? Why not bring it? Why not let her know I thought of her today? And all the reasons I had not to stop completely, and the only reason left was on the way. I almost didn't stop to buy it, almost let the Wednesday pass me by. I almost didn't stop to buy it, and I'm so glad I caught myself and tried. I almost didn't, but I did for you. And I think about how close I came to missing it, how close I came to just walking away, and how the whole direction of this Wednesday changed because I stopped and chose to stay. I almost didn't stop to buy it, the most important almost of my life. I almost didn't stop to buy it, but love said stop and love was right. I almost didn't, but I did. So glad I did. Still glad. Still stop. Still yours. Almost didn't, but I did for you. There's a little florist on the corner of my street that I have walked past every single day, but I never really just part of the scenery on my way, until a rainy Wednesday changed the habit, until one red rose behind the foggy glass made me push the door and step inside it, and find the warmest little room at last. And the woman behind the counter smiled at me, like she knew exactly what I'd come here for. Said the roses came in fresh this rainy morning, said she'd save the best one near the door. The florist on the corner, the most beautiful detour I've ever made. The florist on the corner, where one rose and one Wednesday were displayed. The florist on the corner changed everything for me. She wrapped it up in paper, tied it carefully, said the rain would keep the petals fresh and bright, said she hoped whoever I was bringing it to would feel the love inside it just right. And I stood there in that warm and flower-scented room, thinking of her face when I arrived. And the florist on the corner of my ordinary street made me feel the most wonderfully alive. And the woman behind the counter smiled at me, like she knew exactly what I'd come here for. Said the roses came in fresh this rainy morning, said she'd save the best one near the door. The florist on the corner, the most beautiful detour I've ever made. The florist on the corner, where one rose and one Wednesday were displayed. The florist on the corner changed everything for me. And now I stop there every time it rains, every Wednesday when the morning's gray and soft, because the florist on the corner of my street is where I learned that love should never be forgot. The florist on the corner, still the most beautiful detour of my life. The florist on the corner, where one rose made everything feel right. Hey, yeah. The florist has made the petals soft and heavy, each one holding a small pool of gray. And I am walking through the Wednesday morning with one wet rose and her name on the way. I keep adjusting how I hold it carefully, trying not to let the petals fall. And something about walking in the rain with roses makes me feel the most alive of all. Wet petals in my hand in the Wednesday rain, the most romantic thing I've ever done. Not because it's grand or planned or perfect, but because it's real and she's the one. Wet petals in my hand, walking through the rain to where you are. Wet petals in my hand, the most beautiful walk, however far. Wet petals in my hand for you, just you, still walking. The rose is getting wetter with each minute, the paper wrapping dark with all the rain. But I don't mind, I keep on walking toward her, because a wet rose is a rose just the same. And maybe that's the most romantic thing about it, that love doesn't wait for perfect weather or a sign, just walks through Wednesday morning in the rainfall, with one wet rose and one determined line. Wet petals in my hand in the Wednesday rain, the most romantic thing I've ever done. Not because it's grand or planned or perfect, but because it's real and she's the one. Wet petals in my hand, walking through the rain to where you are. Wet petals in my hand, the most beautiful walk, however far. Wet petals in my hand for you, just you, still walking. And I think about how she will look when she sees it, the wet rose and the rain still on my coat. And how the most imperfect Wednesday morning will be the most romantic thing I wrote. Wet petals in my hand, the most beautiful and perfect thing I've known. Wet petals in my hand, the most romantic walk I've ever shown. Wet petals in my hand for you, just you, almost there. Still walking, still raining, still one rose. Wet petals in my hand, almost there. She doesn't know I'm coming through the rain right now, doesn't know I stopped to buy a rose. It's probably still in her robe with morning coffee, not knowing that a Wednesday's about to change its course. I like that she doesn't know, I like the surprise of it, the way her face will shift when she sees me there, standing in the with one wet rose and nothing but the Wednesday and the love and the wet hair. Because the best things come without a warning, come before you've had the time to plan. And I wanna be the thing she didn't see coming, the rose, the rain, the unexpected man. She doesn't know I'm coming, doesn't know what Wednesday has in store. She doesn't know I'm coming, but I'm already standing at her door. She doesn't know I'm coming with a rose for her. I wonder if she's humming something softly, the way she does when no one else is there, or reading something by the kitchen window with the rain against the glass and in her hair. And in a few more minutes she will hear it, the bell, the door, the rain still on my coat. And everything about this ordinary Wednesday will become the thing we talk about and quote. Because the best things come without a warning, come before you've had the time to plan. And I wanna be the thing she didn't see coming, the rose, the rain, the unexpected man. She doesn't know I'm coming, doesn't know what Wednesday has in store. She doesn't know I'm coming, but I'm already standing at her door. She doesn't know I'm coming with a rose for her. And maybe love is best when it's a surprise, when it shows up on a Wednesday in the rain. Not announced, not planned, not complicated, just one rose and one knock on the window pane. She doesn't know I'm coming, but she's about to find out what love does. She doesn't know I'm coming, but the most ordinary, extraordinary, because she doesn't know I'm coming with a rose, just one for her. Almost there, still raining. She doesn't know I'm coming with a rose for her. It isn't far in distance, just 3 blocks or so. 3 blocks I've walked 100 times before. But carrying a rose through Wednesday morning rain makes every step feel longer than before. The rain is coming harder now against my face. The rose is getting heavier in my hand, and I am walking through the most romantic movie that nobody but me had ever planned. 3 blocks have never felt so full of meaning. 3 blocks have never asked so much of me. But I would walk 1,000 rainy mornings just to see her face when she sees me. The longest walk in the rain. 3 blocks that felt like everything I had. The longest walk in the rain. The most romantic walk I've ever had. The longest walk in the rain. For you, worth every step. I passed the bakery where we had our first coffee, the bench where we sat watching summer end, and every ordinary landmark on these 3 blocks has become a part of everything we've been. Because love turns ordinary streets to something, turns 3 wet blocks into a pilgrimage. And I am on the most important journey of the whole entire ordinary age. 3 blocks have never felt so full of meaning. 3 blocks have never asked so much of me. But I would walk 1,000 rainy mornings just to see her face when she sees me. The longest walk in the rain. 3 blocks that felt like everything I had. The longest walk in the rain. The most romantic walk I've ever had. The longest walk in the rain. For you, worth every step. And I can see her building now through the rain. Can see the light that's on inside her floor. And I am standing at the edge of everything, 3 blocks away from nothing, 1 step from her door. The longest walk in the rain. The most beautiful 3 blocks I've ever known. The longest walk in the rain. The walk that brought me finally back home. The longest walk in the rain. For you, worth every single step. Still walking, almost there. The longest walk in the rain. For you, almost there. One stem is all I'm carrying through the rain. One stem and everything it holds inside. turned into this walk, this rose, this ride. Because love doesn't always need a dozen, doesn't need the grand and complicated show. Sometimes a love is just one stem and one Wednesday and one person that you can't stop thinking of and know. And I have been thinking of you since the morning, since the rain came down and Wednesday came to be. One stem, one thought, one walk through all this weather, one rose that says you're everything to me. One stem, one thought of you, the simplest thing that love has ever done. One stem, one thought of you, one rose for the most beautiful one. One stem, one thought of you. The stem is thin and fragile in my fingers, the petals wet and heavy from the rain, and I am being so careful with the carrying, because careful is the only way to say that what I'm bringing isn't just a flower, that what I'm carrying is more than just a stem. It's every thought I've had of you this morning, wrapped up carefully and brought to you by them. And I have been thinking of you since the morning, since the rain came down and Wednesday came to be. One stem, one thought, one walk through all this weather, one rose that says you're everything to me. One stem, one thought of you, the simplest thing that love has ever done. One stem, one thought of you, one rose for the most beautiful one. One stem, one thought of you. And maybe that's the whole of what love does, carry something fragile through the rain and arrives at someone's door, a little wet and certain, and offers up the most. Nobody writes songs about Wednesday morning love. They write about the weekends and the nights, about the grand and the dramatic and the sweeping, but But nobody writes about the Wednesday lights, the gray and quiet Wednesday kind of loving that shows up with a rose and in the rain, that doesn't need a reason or a special occasion, just a Wednesday and a heart that feels the same. And I wanna write a song about the Wednesday, about the ordinary middle of the week, when love shows up without its Sunday best on, and gives you everything you didn't know to seek. Wednesday morning love, the most underrated kind of beautiful. Wednesday morning love, the most quietly extraordinary, wonderful. Wednesday morning love is the truest kind of all. It doesn't come with fireworks or with fanfare, doesn't come with roses wrapped in golden bows. It comes with one wet stem through Wednesday rainfall, and a knock upon the door that only love knows. And she will open it and laugh a little at the rain still on my coat and on my face. And Wednesday morning love will fill the doorway, the most beautiful and ordinary grace. And I wanna write a song about the Wednesday, about the ordinary middle of the week, when love shows up without its Sunday best on, and gives you everything you didn't know to seek. Wednesday morning love, the most underrated kind of beautiful. Wednesday morning love, the most quietly extraordinary, wonderful. Wednesday morning love is the truest kind of all. So here's to all the Wednesdays and the rain days, to all the ordinary Tuesday loves and more, because the love that shows up on a gray Wednesday morning is the love that knows exactly what love's for. Wednesday morning love, still the most beautiful kind I've ever known. Wednesday morning love, the kind that makes the ordinary home. Wednesday morning love is the truest, most beautiful kind of all. Still Wednesday, still raining, still raining, still love. Wednesday morning love, love, the truest kind. roses? Why on a Wednesday? And why today of all? No birthday and no anniversary. No reason, just the rain and just the thought and just the call of something in my chest that said go find her, that said the rain is reason quite enough, that said the best kind of love needs no occasion, just a rainy Wednesday and the stuff of love. Just because it's raining, just because it's Wednesday, just because I thought of you and couldn't stop, just because a rose was sitting in the window, and just because my feet decided not to stop. Just because it's raining, just because it's you and Wednesday gray, just because it's raining is the only reason I need today. Just because it's raining and I love you, that's why. People always want a reason for the gesture, wanna know the what and why and when, but love doesn't always come with an explanation. Sometimes love just comes because, and then because the rain was falling and I saw a rose, because your name was suddenly so loud, because the Wednesday morning asked me to do something, and love said go on, and I said I'm proud. Just because it's raining, just because it's Wednesday, just because I thought of you and couldn't stop, just because a rose was sitting in the window, and just because my feet decided not to stop. Just because it's raining, just because it's you and Wednesday gray, just because it's raining is the only reason I need today. Just because it's raining and I love you, that's why. And the most romantic thing I've ever heard is not a poem or a song or a vow. It's just because it's just the rain, it's just the Wednesday, it's just the rose and it's just you right now. Just because it's raining, the most beautiful reason in the world. Just because it's raining and you're the most beautiful girl. Just because it's raining and I love you, that's why. Always why. Still raining, still just because, still you. Just because it's raining and I love you. I stood there for a moment at her doorway, the rain still running soft from off my coat. One rose held carefully in my left hand, and everything I'd wanted left to quote. I rang the bell and waited in the Wednesday. Could hear the quiet sounds of her inside. The coffee and the radio in the morning, and then the sound of footsteps and the slide. And all the walking in the rain and the roses, all the Wednesday in the florist and the street, all of it was leading to this moment, the sound of her feet coming to me. I rang the bell with roses, stood there in the rain and rang the bell. I rang the bell with roses, with everything I wanted most to tell. I rang the bell with roses for you, just you. The door was just a few more seconds opening, the longest few more seconds of my week. And I was standing in the most important moment of every ordinary thing I seek. Because this is what the whole walk had been building. This is what the rose and rain were for. The moment just before she sees me standing, wet and certain on the other side of her door. And all the walking in the rain and the roses, all the Wednesday in the florist and the street, all of it was leading to this moment, the sound of her feet coming to me. I rang the bell with roses, stood there in the rain and rang the bell. I rang the bell with roses, with everything I wanted most to tell. I rang the bell with roses for you, just you. And maybe love is just this simple after all, just showing up and ringing someone's bell, with one wet rose and one determined Wednesday, and everything you've always wanted to tell. I rang the bell with roses, the most beautiful thing I've ever done. I rang the bell with roses, for the most beautiful and only one. I rang the bell She opened the door and she was smiling already, like she'd heard the rain and somehow knew, like the Wednesday morning had already told her that something beautiful was coming through. She looked at the rose and then she looked at me, still standing in the rain with wet coat on. And the smile she had was worth every single raindrop, every cold and every long block I had gone. And I didn't have a speech, didn't have a reason, just one wet rose and one completely certain heart. And she opened the door smiling, and that was everything. That was the whole of every single part. She opened the door smiling, the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. She opened the door smiling, like she knew exactly what I'd been. She opened the door smiling, and that was everything. She said, "You're completely soaked, come inside quickly." Took the rose and held it like it was gold. And I stood in her hallway dripping Wednesday morning, while she found a vase before the stories told. And watching her arrange that one wet rose in water, watching her find just the right place to put it there, was the most domestic and the most romantic moment of every love story I've ever had to share. And I didn't have a speech, didn't have a reason, just one wet rose and one completely certain heart. And she opened the door smiling, and that was everything. That was the whole of every single part. She opened the door smiling, the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. She opened the door smiling, like she knew exactly what I'd been. She opened the door smiling, and that was everything. And I thought about the florist and the rain, and the 3 wet blocks and the rose and the bell, and how it all came down to this one moment, one door, one smile, one story left to tell. She opened the door smiling, still the most beautiful sight I've ever known. She opened the door smiling, and suddenly the rain fell like home. She opened the door smiling, and everything was worth it. Everything still smiling, still smiling, still here. She opened the door smiling, still worth it. Everything. think about the morning when I bought it. One rose from the florist in the rain. 3 blocks through a Wednesday and a doorbell, and a smile that made it all completely plain. That love doesn't need a dozen, doesn't need a speech, doesn't need the grand and the elaborate plan. Just one rose on one rainy Wednesday morning, and one very ordinary certain man. Because I learned something walking through that rain, something the rose and Wednesday taught to me, that the smallest, most imperfect kind of gesture is the one that sets the heart most completely free. One rose was enough, one Wednesday and one walk through all that rain. One rose was enough, one doorbell and one smile to say it plain. One rose was enough, was everything, was love. She still has that rose, or what's become of it? Pressed between the pages of a book. And sometimes when I'm passing by her bookshelf, I catch her taking just a little look at the rose that was a Wednesday in the rain, at the one stem that said everything I had. And I am so glad I stopped at that small florist, so glad I didn't let the moment pass me sad. Because I learned something walking through that rain, something the rose and Wednesday taught to me, that the smallest, most imperfect kind of gesture is the one that sets the heart most completely free. One rose was enough, one Wednesday and one walk through all that rain. One rose was enough, one doorbell and one smile to say it plain. One rose was enough, was everything, was